Hello, everybody, and we're back with Descent into Avernus. Hope everyone is safe and healthy out there with this whole stupid thing. Quick announcements before we begin. If you have Apple Podcasts or Spotify, check out Mimics Monstrosities. That's us on the podcast stuff because I've been very adamant on keeping it updated lately. So I've been doing the whole backlog of our pirate campaign Beneath the Tide before we go into stream number 50, session number 53? 53 of that. Not this Wednesday. This Wednesday we're going to do a little one-shot to kind of lighten the mood because last week's session was a bit of a tense one for emotions and everything. So we're going to take a week off of Beneath the Tide, do a little one-shot this week, and we'll be back next week with session number 53. But by that time, it should be fully caught up on the podcast. Currently on the podcast, I have up to episode 49 uploaded. So episodes 44 to 49 will go live tomorrow at noon. And then once we're caught up, every episode of our pirate campaign of Dungeons & Dragons Beneath the Tide will go up on the podcast on Thursday. The Thursday immediately after the stream on Wednesdays. So keep an eye out for that, and it's a good way to get caught up if you're trying to get caught up through our D&D stuff. As of right now, that'll be the only D&D kind of campaign going up on the podcast, just because it'd be so much work to convert every other one over into the podcast format. So only the campaigns with a core kind of central cast on Wednesday nights will be going up on the podcast format. So stay tuned with that. You can also check out our DM tip show, Demystifying DMing, also on the podcast little network. So if you're interested in that and interested in getting some really good tips about being a dungeon master and whatnot, check that out. Apologies for the lack of streams this week. It's been a real humdinger of a week. So hopefully starting now, because it's Sunday, it's a new week, hopefully everything going forward will be a little less chaotic. It is March break. There's a lot of stuff going around right now with the whole pandemic, but hopefully that doesn't stop us from getting together online and doing some games. So without further ado, when we last left off, the party were in the Grand Cemetery in El Terrell, looking for... Who were you guys looking for again? Grand Duke Ravengard. And the party were told he might be in the ossuary of the cemetery. That's where a bunch of people saw him head to. And as you all kind of moved through the cemetery, it was bad. Fought a lot of shadows, a lot of specters, and minotaur skeletons that were quite potent. But after some time and some rough fighting and maybe near death, who knows, you all kind of made your way to the ossuary and began to kind of head underground the cemetery after meeting this clearly vampire man named Gideon, who gave you all a damn it, I don't remember the name of the enemy. A Mezzoloth to kind of help you guys out in the cemetery down below. And that's literally where we're going to be picking up pretty quickly. So you guys kind of make your way down into the cemetery, or into the graveyard rather, and when we last left off, you guys were in a workshop that appeared to be where like the priests and acolytes would kind of prepare bodies for final interment. And the place had been ransacked with knives, saws, piping, and tubes littering the floor, acid and embalming fluid pools everywhere, amid a field of shattered flasks and jars. And a bunch of you noticed tracks in this kind of detritus of like of what appear to be demonic tracks mixed with like booted humanoid tracks. And the boot prints are kind of trailing embalming fluid everywhere. And the group have started to kind of follow this embalming fluid down the stairs.
Yep.
And the embalming fluid can paint a pretty clear path through this entire place. You guys get to this kind of staircase, and it looks like the embalming fluid kind of goes down the right staircase.
Okay. Zephyrin will join Kilzu and the noble paladin. She still does have detect magic up.
Okay.
The last short rest.
Okay.
So, do we just follow the embalming fluid?
Yes, I think that might be the best.
I guess that'd be a good idea. Better than none.
Fair enough. What are you, Mesoloth?
You can just hang back here. You're already doing so great. You can just.
So, is the
kinda sits
Mesoloth like speaking, or is it just kind of grumbling?
It's more like grumbling.
Okay.
Aw.
Because Zephyrin does know Infernal.
But after being told it can just stay back, it'll just sit on the floor.
Right. Yeah. Onward we go. Yeah? What's the worst that could happen?
Now you've said it. Yeah, we're all gonna get in shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're all gonna die.
Yeah.
He's gonna
go.
Mortis. Sorry. Mortis is gonna reach into his pocket, and he's gonna pull out a coin, and he's gonna go heads or tails, right or left. Sound like a good deal?
Are we following the embalming fluid?
Oh no, that's right. I am very distracted right now. I apologize. He's kind of looking around.
Okay.
So Kelsu's just going to start going down the stairs.
Fair enough.
Go. Oh.
Okay.
And after, not long at all, but a minute, you come into, consult my map, a rubble-strewn vault that contains 5 marble statues atop daïses. 4 of the statues are unrecognizable as their features have been badly marred by rock fallen from the cracked ceiling. The 5th statue is a finely carved one of a kneeling man.
Okay.
Is it just like anyone we recognize, or just a guy?
The kneeling one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a history or religion check.
Ooh, that's gonna go. Well, if it's religion, I am proficient. Natural 20. So 23.
Okay. It depicts a individual known as Lanish Fogel. Lanish Fogel was a revered hero of Elturel's past and a dedicated paladin of Torm.
Paladin. Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lanish.
He's one of those old hero types. You know, the ones that get statues everywhere.
Yeah, I heard a song about him. Yeah, I just kind of got the name, but yeah.
Can I?
Paladin of Torm.
I would like to make a perception check for traps.
Go for it.
And with detect magic up, would Zephyrin see anything giving off a magical aura in the room?
No.
Okay. Well, and her eyes are looking a little trippy at the moment, like think like Hypnotoad.
I will say for perception checks that everyone are making though. The statue of the kneeling individual reveals like it was sculpted, the head of it was sculpted as if it was meant to wear a separate helmet, but you cannot see any helmet present. And you do see more of those demonic tracks passing through this area, as well as the tracks of the booted kind of individual leading actually out of this room and back in the direction you came. So that's my apologies. The tracks are leading down both staircases, not just the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there doesn't appear like there's anything else of interest kind of in this room itself.
That's a dirty 20 for traps.
You don't find anything.
Nice.
All right.
Or at least you don't think you do.
Well, nothing here is giving off magical auras. Oh, those eye drops sting a little bit. Oh.
I don't think you should just be putting random stuff in your eyes.
I make these eye drops for myself, so.
And Kelsey is going to also just head back up the stairs.
Sweet.
Sorry, don't they look pretty? They're just like multicolored, like tie-dye eyes.
It's pretty wild. Yeah.
It's not the most interesting thing I've ever seen, but it is quite admirable.
No, it's not even the weirdest thing we've seen today, but it's neat.
Yeah. One color for every school of magic.
Very useful.
Magic has schools?
Yeah. Evocation, illusion, enchantment, divination, necromancy, abjuration, transmutation.
Cool.
Hmm.
I'm going to clean up this character sheet.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
As Mortis walks past this room, he sees the demon sitting there. He's like, "What are you doing? Come on, let's go. You're here to help us out." Come on. I know. I hate this as much as you do.
Really? I mean...
Perhaps do not antagonize the rather large fiend.
Well, it's either we use it to help us or we get smushed by something. Because I don't know about you, but I'm all out of my zaps.
Or the thing they come with us and turns on us right at the moment of truth. Just stabs in the back.
Well, in that case, I'd rather have it in front of me then than sitting way behind me.
Yeah.
And it immediately starts to follow. Right behind Mortis.
Wild.
Mortis is just going to shift, and he's going to take his shield and put it on his back, and now he's holding two weapons.
Okay. So the area you guys are coming into now, as you go down the other staircase, the left staircase, the walls of this chamber are lined with funerary shelves, each set with dusty humanoid bones. Relics and holy symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr have been set prominently on a number of shells. And some of these bones actually have holy symbols carved into them.
Which way are we looking, north or south?
All around.
Okay.
All right. Oh, well. Certainly. Anything magical?
No. Yes.
Ooh.
Actually, no.
No.
Got excited there for a second.
No.
Roller coaster.
Which way do the footprints go? Downwards, I'm assuming?
Upwards.
Oh.
Upwards, okay. Well, onwards and upwards, I suppose.
Wabbit wax.
I'll just reveal the entire area.
People with heavy armor first, please.
That's what I'm here for.
Neat.
Okay. So, as we're walking, any of these tomes jump out at me?
Bones. There are no totems.
Bones. Okay, I'm sorry, I misheard that.
All
bones.
It's
okay.
all dusty bones.
Oh, well, I hope they don't jump out at us.
Yeah. Do they have, like, is there equipment attached to these bones, or is it just pure skeletons?
Just pure skeletons, and some of them are marked with, some of the bones are actually marked with holy symbols. And you can usually probably determine that these might have been the remains of honored priests that worked in the chapel.
Are they like arranged in cool patterns, like those pictures of ossuaries you see? Nah.
They're just laid to rest. Nothing super exciting.
Darn.
You never know.
But you do, basically, this. I'll say you guys are kind of like scanning this area out. You do see a set of stairs going down again. And then kind of to the northern ossuary of this area is a huge chamber lined with more funerary shelves, along with stone walls above 6 bared dies, creating a display of dusty humanoid bones rising from floor to ceiling.
60 feet. 60 feet. All right.
So the arrow tool is not going to give you exact measurements.
Nope, but it's good enough.
Yeah, each square is 5 feet.
I'm going to stand at the top of the stairs, and I'm just going to close my eyes, and I'm just going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to use my divine sense to see if there's any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. Besides the one that's following us.
Yeah, of course. There's one right here, invisible in front of you.
I'm going to swing at it with both weapons.
Disadvantage because it's invisible.
First weapon. Natural 1.
Okay. You hear it just kind of go,
Oof.
sort of cackle as you swing at it.
Oh, scheiße.
Second one, 2 natural 20s.
Okay. So, as you swing, you feel your weapon connect with something invisible, and because it's my own homebrewed rule for natural 20s, max damage plus roll damage.
So that will be 11 plus. Wrong one? That one. 11 plus 8, 19 damage.
Okay. You swing and you hear a and a splat and the sound of like breaking bones, and the body of a little tiny closet just kind of drops to the ground dead.
I knew you would be here, you little bastards. We got followers. Everyone keep your eyes open.
Wait, what do you mean by followers?
And he's just going to kick the little fallen body.
It just kind of flops over uneventfully.
These little fuckers.
You've encountered them before?
No.
Not this kind, I don't think, Mortis.
So, to get an idea of what this thing looks like, 100%. It's like its true form is what you're seeing is about a 2-foot tall green humanoid with a barbed tail and horns. Has clawed fingers and toes, and it's just like, and it's now dead on the floor. Just splatted with Mortis's hammer.
Yeah.
And
This
Mortis,
is pleasant.
you would actually see into this room as well.
Ooh.
Okay. So what would you recommend for... I can't really cast my spell. I cannot throw acid at something I cannot see.
Watch what I'm doing, and if you see me hit something, make sure it disappears in acid.
That I can do.
All right, let's keep moving then.
Poke up and check around over here, see what's up here.
More just bones.
Okay.
Nothing
good.
Nothing stands out.
Well, let's keep moving.
So are we underground?
You are underground.
So this is like a catacomb type situation?
Essentially, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He's just, every once in a while, Mortis just stops to have a look at some of the stonework or brush away nameplate.
All right.
Yeah, just interested. Bored, but interested for now.
Alrighty, so as you guys descend this other set of stairs, this area is set with cushions and low stools of brown oak. Above an empty dais is a wall covered with a mosaic shaped from colored chips of bone, artfully arranged to depict scenes of funerals, the migration of souls, and the celestial realm. Lettering along the bottom of the mosaic reads, "Contemplate life. Death comes soon enough." Any of you proficient in religion?
I am, actually.
I am as well.
Nope.
Let's see if Kelsey is. He is. Interesting. Basically, you guys recognize this area as one in which priests dedicated to dealing with the dead would meditate to help them endure the dark nature of their work. So it's more of it's a meditation chamber of sorts.
Yes, that's fair.
And to the north a little bit are more stairs going down.
Kelsey probably loves this place.
Most likely. Just like, oh, this place is beautiful.
It's sort of peaceful, yeah.
That was perfect. Can I have a look around the pillows or cushions, see if there's like any money or anything that maybe it might have dropped out of people's pockets?
There isn't.
Boo.
You do not see anything at all on the ground. Relatively clean. Aside from the dusty bones.
Are we in the dark, or is this a lit area?
Yes. Good question. It's all very dark down here.
Okay, because I have
let me
dark
check,
vision.
actually. Let me check. Double check as I look through these notes. I'll say it's light enough to see. There's like probably torches on the walls that are lit and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mortis has put his hammer away and has his shield, and he's going to start heading down the stairs to the base here.
All right, and you do see a door on your right at the bottom of those stairs.
Okay.
You can go first, Seraphim, and I'll watch your back.
Okay.
Good plan.
Someone make sure they have an eye on that fiend.
And the Mezzoloth is not far away.
You have a name?
Now.
No.
Let me see if it speaks first. Okay, yeah, it speaks in Infernal. No.
Which I think I know.
Yeah.
You most likely do.
Saffron calls out, Mezzoloth, do you happen to have a name? It is a little awkward just referring to you as the Mezzoloth.
It replies in Infernal. It just says, no, just call me Mez.
Mez?
Mez? Yeah.
I guess.
All right.
Sure.
Easy to remember, I think.
What's he saying?
Call him Mez. Doesn't have a name.
That works for me. And with that, he's going to boot the door down.
Okay, you boot
it.
The door down. And you see a flooded chamber with a man kind of... Let me describe it better. A shallow meditation pool fills this room, set off from a broad landing edged by a low wrought iron railing. Wondrous frescoes along the walls depict souls gaining the blessings of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. The frescoes on one wall have been twisted into abyssal forms, surrounding a shimmering portal. The pool is littered with the mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniforms of Baldur's Gate and Elturel. The swirling water of the pool roils with shadow and is shot through with patches of black ichor where demons have fallen here. An armored man with a shield slung over his back crouches among the bodies, writhing in pain. His eyes are closed and his hands clutch at a gold helm on his head, as if trying in vain to claw it off. Unintelligible words spill from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn, while others resonate with a cruel hissing.
I think we just found out where that helmet went.
Yeah.
We should help him.
We should get the dang helmet.
And help him. Clearly in distress.
Don't touch the water yet. And Mortis is going to move in. Lord Ravenloft, is that you?
Ravengard.
Lord Ravengard, is that you?
No response. He's just screaming, trying to pull this helmet off. Can any of you understand Celestial or Abyssal?
No,
I don't think so.
Just Infernal.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Do not understand what he's... You can't understand the broken speech patterns, and as you kind of approach, in that portal on the wall, because there's a shimmering portal in here.
Mm-hmm.
3 large minotaurs
Beans.
climb through.
Alive minotaurs or dead minotaurs?
They appear alive, yes. Wild-eyed.
Ooh.
That's a problem.
And I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay. Plus.
That's really bad.
Again, Shadows, unfortunately, you guys can't see the map, the battle maps. I'll be working on getting the map stuff set up next week, hopefully.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Sick.
So Sephron has a 20. Kelzu gets a 19. Kirkland, I hope Kelzu doesn't die. Mortis, what'd you get for initiative?
8.
8. And Salen.
Also an 8.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's your dex modifier, Salen?
+3.
It's Mortis?
-2.
Okay. Make this easy. Alrighty. So first up is Sephron. Just 3 large minotaurs enter this water. The water is about a foot deep, and it's swirling in a counterclockwise direction.
Okay. She's not sure if these are hostile yet. So she will shout out to the 3 minotaurs. Friend or foe, we mean you no harm.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all she's really going to do. All right. Well, would that be bonus action, free action?
I generally do shouting as a free action.
Okay. As an action, then, she's going to cast Mage Hand.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of have it, because I know controlling it is an action in and of itself. So she'll just summon it with the intent of kind of pushing it towards the suffering man with the helmet.
Okay. That'll bring it to Kelzu, who is... Kelzu's going to hold an action in case these things start to attack to use his Scythe Whip on one of them. I'll bring it to the Mesoloth, who does not hesitate, unfortunately. And the Mesoloth will move up to one of these Minotaurs. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get up to there. And the Mesoloth is going to do 2 attacks, one with its claws and one with its trident that it's holding. The claw attack is a big number to hit, which will definitely hit. So this Mesoloth races forward and just starts slashing at these Minotaurs. The first Minotaur takes 11 slashing damage. And then it spins a trident around with a free hand and stabs it into this. That's a 7 plus 7, a 14. That just hits. So it kind of stumbles a bit in the water, but still gets into the Minotaur's belly for a total of 9 piercing damage.
Ooh.
And that'll end its turn, bringing it to the Minotaur it just stabbed, who is going to make a Great Axe attack on it. But it's going to go reckless with that. So advantage. It just brings this Great Axe down on this Mesoloth. For advantage, it was a natural 1 and a 9 plus 6 for a 15. Hits into the Mesoloth like chitinous armor plating, but doesn't even break through. Just clink. The Mesoloth has a very high AC. And that'll bring it to Salen.
Okay, cool. So I'm just looking at like the little terrain thingy here.
Yeah.
And it looks like I can cast Entangle and get 3 of the Minotaurs.
Most likely, yeah.
Sweet. So I'm going to try to do that.
Okay, what's the save on that?
It's going to be a strength save, and it's a 15.
Okay, the first Minotaur got a 17.
Yep.
The one on the left got a 13.
Fail.
The one on the right got a dirty 20.
Yeah.
So the one on the left is entangled.
Okay, so one of them is restrained.
Yep, the one on the left. And the whole area is kind of...
difficult terrain.
Yep. Anything else?
No.
Okay. The Minotaur on the right is just gonna... You see they're avoiding... They're actually avoiding the guy with the helmet on.
Okay.
So it's gonna... and come over here. And it is going to swing its Great Axe at... Sorry, it's going to come over here. And as it charges...
Yeah.
It is going to go for a gore attack.
Okay.
And it will go reckless. So it gets advantage. Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
So for chat watching, natural 20s, max damage plus roll damage. So for the gore...
Oof.
Nice roll for that still. Oh, I just threw my dice on the floor. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay. So, from the gore, you take 35 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
it hits you with its charge. So, so the charge is also crit.
Yeah, I'm down.
So you take 16 piercing damage.
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Unconscious?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're thrown back 10 feet and knocked prone. So you can't get thrown back 10 feet, you hit the wall. Just poof, and you kind of slump up against the wall. Unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. That'll bring it to Mortis.
Of course it will. Mortis has his shield back on. He is going to head forward and strike out at the one that Maz is also attacking.
Okay.
So he's going to go for that one right there.
Sure.
That one.
Yep.
25 to hit.
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. You have advantage on it because it was reckless. But yeah, 25 does hit.
Yeah, that's the 25. All right. 5 damage.
Okay.
And then he's gonna take another swing. That is 17 to hit.
17 hits, so you just run over.
And that is another 9 points of damage as he takes 2 slices with his silver longsword.
Alrighty. Anything else? Is entangle concentration?
Yeah, it is actually.
Okay, so it does go away then.
Yeah. Bummer.
All right. Anything else, Morgus?
Nope. I'm out of everything else, so that's it for me.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to the Minotaur who was restrained. It's just going to walk up to Mortis and go reckless and make a great axe attack. For a 16 to hit.
Nope.
So, and your shield's on your back, so you're just like...
No, I changed it out. Sorry.
Okay.
I said that before my turn. I
Alright.
apologize. I may not have said that very loud.
Alright, so you block with the shield. Bring
Would,
it back to
Kelzu's held action.
Oh, that's right. I
trigger at this
forgot about
point?
that as well. So dagger, the one that's attacking. Yeah, the one that's attacking Salen. 16 plus 8 does hit. That'll be 7 piercing damage. And I believe no sneak attack. Yes, sneak attack. Because it was reckless, so...
It would be advantage, yeah.
Yeah, I get sneak attack on that. So... the sneak attack is 3d6. Bringing that to 16 additional damage. Nice. Alrighty. So yeah, that now so Kelzu just throws a dagger over it and embeds in the chest of this Minotaur, bringing it to Sephrin.
She just looks around. Oh, I was hoping to make friends today. Going to look at Salen. Look at Salen. She's gonna kind of look at the cast going around her. She's gonna close her eyes for a second and go, help those in need. So she will go over to Salen, take out a little stoppered bottle full of red fluid, and she's going to cast we're gonna go spare the dying.
Okay. So Salen is just stabilized.
Okay.
Yes. Then she will use her bonus action to command Schwartz to fly over and attempt to get the helmet off.
Okay. Alrighty. Give me a moment. Sorry, I'm trying to find the... Alrighty, excellent. Goes to fly over to take the helmet off. Does not budge.
Yep. Oh, scheiße. And, yeah, that's her turn.
Okay. Alrighty. That'll bring it to Kelzu, who is going to over to this Minotaur. And, oh yeah, I said Scythe Whip, not Dagger. Blah. Gonna attack with a Scythe Whip now, though.
Right.
With advantage, because it is still because of Reckless. 19 to hit, which hits, so Kelzu races over with the whip. That'll do 7 slashing damage, and this is not a finesse. So it is sneak attack. Nice. My math is so bad. 7 slashing damage to that little Minotaur. With the additional sneak attack. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, I'll allow it. I don't care. 4, 5. Because that was a reaction sneak attack. That'll bring it to... Can Kelzu make another attack? No. Alrighty, that'll bring it to the Mesoloth, who is going to make 2 attacks against the one in front of it. And because of its reckless, it does get advantage with these attacks. So the claw attack with the Mesoloth is a... That hits, of course it does. 7 slashing damage into that Minotaur as the Mesloth is cutting into its flesh. And then the trident was almost a natural 20. It's a 26 to hit. And that is max damage with 11 piercing damage. And that'll bring it to the Minotaur, who is getting cut up by the Mesloth, who is just going to just swing a normal Great Axe attack at this Mesloth. And that is a 17 plus 6, so that Great Axe comes down and actually gets in between this chitinous armor plating of the Mesloth and cuts into the Mesloth. And like this weird greenish, blackish, ichorish blood just spurts out from the Mesloth. And it takes 23 slashing damage.
Oh.
Just and then that'll bring it to Salen, who is stable, so no death saving throws, but that is Salen's turn, unfortunately. Which will bring it to the Minotaur, standing right over Salen and everybody. And it's going to swing its Great Axe at the only one who's been hurting it, Kelzu. Which is an 18 to hit, which hits Kelzu.
Nice.
Kelzu's reaction still has his reaction, so he's going to use Uncanny Dodge to probably dodge this. Because it'll be a lot of damage. So yeah, this brings the axe down on Kelzu's shoulder. Yeah, it would have been 20 slashing damage, so Kelzu only takes 10 from the Uncanny Dodge. So that is the reaction used up. Alrighty, Mortis.
Alrighty. He's focusing on the one in front of him there, the one that the Mesloth is also attacking.
Okay.
And that will be 2 attacks.
Alright, with advantage. No, not with advantage.
No,
It's
I
not,
don't have advantage.
It's not reckless anymore.
Um.
Oh no, wait. It's still reckless. It hasn't had its turn yet. Oh wait, hold on. No, the one in front of the Mesloth is no longer reckless, so
Okay.
it's not advantage.
23.
23 hits, yeah.
That is 8 damage.
Okay, so just slash into this thing with your long sword.
And the second one is 12, 15.
15 hits. So you slash again with the sword.
And that will be 6.
6. This one is looking real bad. It's bleeding out all over the place. The blood's kind of mixing in with the water, the swirling water. Anything else?
That'll be. Morris is just gonna kind of yell wordlessly, just. Rah!
Okay.
He's just ready to fight. He's getting into this.
Alrighty. The Minotaur in front of you will go reckless again and swing its Great Axe down at you and attempt to break through your shield. 18 to hit.
Nope.
So, a lot of power getting just brought down in these strikes, and you still block them. Nice. That'll bring it to Sephirin.
Okay, so Salen is at least stable. The other Minotaurs are seemingly occupied with the others. This is probably really badly advised, but she will use her movement to go over to the helmeted figure.
So that will be an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
So the Great Axe just... and it's going to try to catch you on the back as you're running away.
Yep.
16 to hit.
That is my armor class.
So right in the back, just... You take 20 slashing damage.
Oof.
Okay. That is an oof.
Right in the back,
but
and then rips the axe out.
Yep. She keeps going, and I guess with Schwarz helping, she will try and pry off the helmet.
Doesn't budge.
Well, and that would probably be her action. Bonus action, I suppose. She will ask Schwartz to fire at the Minotaur that just hit her in the back with an axe.
Sounds good. Go for it.
All right. Is plus, hold on. Keep forgetting the stats of my pet. Servant. Force strength +4. That's what I thought. That's a natural one.
Just hits. This kind of like hits off the Minotaur's axe and just starts dripping into the water. Anything else?
That's her turn.
Alrighty. That'll bring it to Kelzu, who is going to just short sword stab this thing in the belly. Just. And no advantage because it didn't go reckless. 15 plus everything, that hits. No sneak attack this time, I don't believe. Yeah, no, because, yeah. 7 slashing damage to that one. Am I doing this right? Yes, I am. Excellent. And then Kelzu is just going to kind of stay here, or kind of move over and get in front of Salen.
Neat. Yeah, we didn't have any potions, did we?
No.
Yep.
Just the one.
Mm-hmm. I'll bring it to the Mesoloth, who is going to claw back into this Minotaur. That is a definite miss, I think. Yeah, that's a miss. The Minotaur kind of just like blocks it with its great axe, and it's going to go for the trident stab in the Minotaur's belly. That'll hit. The Minotaur takes, again, 10, and that Minotaur, yeah, it kind of like blocks the claw strike, the Mesoloth ducks, and just impales the Minotaur through the lower belly and kills it. That Minotaur is dead. Yes, that is a dead Minotaur.
Ooh.
The one immediately in front of the Mesoloth, and the one that Mortis is also engaged with. Partially engaged with, which means Salen's unfortunately stable. Salen stabilized, wakes up in 1 hour. Unless, someone uses an action to... Oh no, stabilized, so yeah. Wakes up in an hour. Level hour is healed. That'll bring it to the Minotaur that is in front of Kelzu, who is going to go reckless this time and swing with its great axe. Ooh, 2 2s. Both miss. So that's attack misses. So Kelzu just ducks and just goes wide, bringing it to Mortis.
Mortis is going to make a quarter turn to the left.
Yep.
And start swinging at this other Minotaur.
Alrighty, go for it.
First roll is 12. That does not hit.
Does not. It is kind of like... It takes the blow into its abdomen, but it doesn't seem phased.
Second roll is 23.
23 hits. Roll damage as you just stab into its stomach.
Oh, that is 11 damage.
11 damage. Nice. Anything else?
That is 2 weapon attacks. That's it for me.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to the Minotaur directly in front of you, who is going to make yet another reckless great axe attack on you, Mortis. Ooh, yeah, that's a 17 plus 6 to hit.
Ooh. That'll hit.
Alright, so it brings it down. You don't have enough time to block the blow, and you take 16 slashing damage as this axe just comes down on your left shoulder. Just
Mortis grunts, but he takes it.
nice. That'll bring it to Sephron.
Okay, well, prying the helmet off apparently is not helping anything, so she will turn.
Okay.
And she will flip out yet another vial of acid. She will cast Acid Splash on the Minotaur attacking Mortis.
Alrighty, go for it.
That is a dex
That's
saving
right.
throw.
That is correct. 4.
That is a fail. It's a 2d6 plus 5. That is 10 points of acid damage.
Alrighty, so you just and a mote of acid sails towards this Minotaur and splashes it in the face. And it was what, 10 you said?
Yep.
Excellent. Anything else?
She will request that Spatz follow up with a force strike on the same target.
Alrighty, go for it.
Alright. What is a 14.
14 just hits, so just Spatz just goes and the force strike slams into the Minotaur's chest.
Okay. Is 1d4 plus 2. Okay. That's 2. That is 4 points of force damage.
4 points of force damage. Alrighty, anything else?
That's her turn.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to Kelza, who's just going to go for another short sword stab into this thing's belly. And it went reckless, so advantage.
Yay.
That's an 18 plus everything. It hits no matter what. So stabs this thing in the stomach and kind of does like a flourish and just drags it across its belly. That is 7 slashing damage plus sneak attack. Nine additional damage with the flourish dragging it across the belly. That one is still standing, holding its like entrails inside from falling out. That'll bring it to the Mesoloth, who is going to just kind of scurry through the water and attack this thing from behind. I don't do flanking rules, just so everybody knows. The Mesoloth is going to attack with its claws on this thing. And it was reckless, so advantage. That's an 18 plus 7 to hit. So it rakes this Minotaur down the back for 8 slashing damage. And then it's going to stab it in the back with its trident, so also advantage on that. It's a 19 plus 7 to hit, so 26. And that'll be, again, 10 piercing damage from this trident in this Minotaur's back. Alright. And that'll bring it to the Minotaur in front of Kelzu, I believe. Yes. It is going to just reckless again because it does not want to die. Even though going reckless is what's going to cause it. But it wants to kill this thing that's been stabbing it to death. 13 plus 6, it's a 19 to hit, which will hit Kelzu.
Oh no.
So just and hits Kelzu in like the sternum with the great axe. And that is 12 slashing damage. Reaction to cut that in half, obviously. So Kelzu takes 6 damage. Wait, how many is there a limit to how many times it can use uncanny dodge?
I think it just uses the reaction.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's a limit to it. Nope, cool, there's no limit. Yeah, it's just a reaction. Cool beans. It only takes 6 slashing damage, so he like grits his teeth through the strike into his belly. His jackal-like belly. Bringing it to Mortis.
Mortis is just having fun here. He's gonna keep doing his thing.
Go for it.
Oh, that is dirty 20 for the first strike.
Alright, roll damage.
There'll be 4 damage.
Okay.
That is 15 for the second strike.
15 hits, so you stab, and then you pull the blade out and stab again.
And that will be 9 damage.
Alrighty, both of these Minotaurs are bleeding real bad. Anything else?
No, he's just ready to take another hit if it comes.
All right, which it will. It's going to go reckless again and swing, try to just lop your head off. It wants to just kill you all. And it will not. That is a 4 + 6 to hit, so a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Just sails over your head. Bringing it to Sephrin once again.
Right. She will. She kind of surveying the battlefield. Kelzu is looking maybe like the squishiest target aside from her, so she will cast Acid Splash on the Minotaur attacking Kelzu.
That is a natural 1.
That is a fail.
Yes, it is.
That is 10 points of acid damage.
The acid like slams into its back. Oh wait, sorry. It was 10, correct?
Yep.
I rolled the wrong thing. Alrighty, so yeah, it kind of hits it in the back, and it starts to like burn a hole through its back, and you can kind of see through the hole on the other side.
Okay. And Schwartz will follow up with a Force Blast.
Sounds good. Go for it.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Hey, that is 4 points of force damage.
Okay, that Minotaur is barely standing. Just another blast of force at it. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Alrighty, I'll bring it to Kelzu, who's just going to go to Stabby Stab Town again. It could be a natural 20. Let's see. That still hits. So stabs into the Minotaur's belly. Oh, I rolled a 1 on attack. So that'll be 6 piercing damage. Kelzu just kind of leaps forward and just sinks the short sword in the between like the breastbone of the Minotaur and just knocks to the ground, and it is dead as well.
Nice.
All right. I mean, so that both Minotaurs' bodies in the water, their blood pooling out and kind of intermixing with the black demonic ichor that is also in the water. That'll bring it to the Mesoloth then, who is just going to follow up with its 2 attacks against this one. Its claws are a definite hit.
Cool.
So that'll be not great. 6 slashing damage to that Minotaur. And then the trident stab in the back. Mortis, you watch as this trident just kind of bursts through the stomach of this Minotaur. It takes 5 piercing damage. It is still standing, but heavily bleeding. Bringing it to Mortis.
Mortis is just gonna cackle, just and he's gonna start swinging at it.
Go for it.
That is 24 to hit.
24 hits. Roll damage on your first attack.
That is 11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
He sees where the trident came through,
Yeah.
and so he's just gonna go below it and just stab right in and just slice across.
All right. You slash across the abdomen of this Minotaur, and all of its hot, steaming insides, like its entrails, just spill out into the water before it just falls down backwards into the water dead. And yeah,
Morris is just gonna, gotcha, you bastard!
And
He's ready for another attack. He's looking around.
okay, no more Minotaurs. Everything seems fine for the moment. What do you guys want to do?
First thing Mortis does is hurry over and pump his last 5 points of lay on hand into sorry, I can't remember the name right now.
Save them.
Oh, Salem.
Thalen, thank you. I am so sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yes, he pumps his last 5 points of lay on hands into Salem.
So, looking at this individual, you see his bloodied suit of plate armor is emblazoned with the emblem of the Flaming Fist, the organization you guys were hired by. This is indeed Grand Duke Ravengard.
maybe we should get him out of the water, and Zephyrin will try to, like, as much as her not great strength modifier will allow her, to try and get him at least out of the water.
You can easily move him. It's almost it's like he doesn't have any control over his movement or anything. Like, he's just kind of stunned. You guys do see guards dead in the water. They do have equipment on them, should you all want to maybe look for some treasure.
I would love to take a peek for a treasure.
Cool. You guys find 3 very wet but usable spell scrolls.
Ooh.
Mass Healing Word, Remove Curse, and Tongues.
Wow.
And all the while, Ravengard is just mumbling to himself, just clawing at the helmet.
I think Mortis is gonna. You're gonna check the Minotaurs and everything that's dead for gold.
You don't find any,
equipment.
surprisingly. Nothing worth taking, at least.
Mm-hmm. So the portal where they came from is still doing portal stuff?
Yeah.
Does anyone understand what he's saying?
I would like, because you are the closest, Zephyrin, give me an Arcana or Religion check as you're kind of standing very closely to Ravengard.
Okay, well, +5 either way. Give this a roll. That is an 18.
18. There's definitely some kind of psychic struggle going on in his mind. And you can kind of sense that there's a divine higher power in this struggle and a terrible demonic entity. But you also can tell that the power of the portal is tied to this helmet and to Ravengard himself. You also know that no simple spell can break this hold, but that a more involved ritual might free him and shut down this portal. And that would the only person you can maybe think that would be able to aid in this kind of ritual is Feria, the sage you met in the cathedral, who sent you on your way. She basically specializes in exorcisms and possessions.
So I relay that to the group.
Okay.
I think perhaps if we were to get some answers, it would be with the nice lady that sent us on our way.
I don't know if I trust bringing him all the way back there, though.
It's either that or that portal stays open.
Well, the issue is the portal's going to be... The issue to me is the portal's going to be open while we're gone. He's going to flip up the one of the spell scrolls. He's going to be like, you sure one of these can't help us out?
Apparently, this is greater than a simple dispel curse, I think. This is great divine power versus great demonic power. A little waggle of the fingers is not going to make a difference here.
Well, that's good to know.
So, I mean, again, you are the adventurers. I defer to your judgment, but I've made my recommendations.
He's going to flip through the scrolls again. Why don't we use this one now, then? And he's going to hold out the Mass Healing Word.
Yeah, I could use some healing. I can also just turn into something bigger and badder and carry him.
So that would be extremely helpful, yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps Healing Word, then huge hulking animal sailing, then we haul tail back to the exorcist.
Probably just an ape or something.
Whatever you feel is right.
Let's get us healed up and get him back, then.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to attempt to use the Mass Healing Word spell scroll?
I'm going to give it to Salen. To use.
That one that I can use?
Alright, so basically to use a spell scroll, it needs to be on your spell list. And I do believe druids can get mass healing word. But again, I am not 100% sure.
What level is mass healing word?
I'll check for you.
I can do mass cure wounds.
I'm pulling the spell right now. It's only so the only people that can cast mass healing word are clerics, and funnily enough, artificer alchemists.
Oh.
Oh.
So, Saffron, you'd probably know. You'd probably be the only one here that can do mass healing word.
Perhaps I should cast that. This is actually, funnily enough, this is part of a formula that I've been trying to work on for some time. Fairly familiar with this kind of healing magic.
Okay. So you're gonna attempt. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm just thinking maybe it might make sense to hold on to the spell scroll. Like that seems like it would be really useful if things ever get really bad.
That is a good point.
It is a bonus action to use this spell scroll.
Ooh.
I mean, Saffron, Salin, excuse me, you're the one that has the worst out of all of us. Are you sure you don't need additional healing?
I mean, I sure do, but
because I have my own magic I can draw on if you really need some healing.
Mortis is just standing there. There's just this big slash in like a good chunk of his body, and blood is just kind of dripping out.
Yeah, Kelsey's not looking. Kelsey's at 24 of 44.
Mortis is at 15 of 46.
No, I am at 5.
20 out of 40.
I think that healing word might go a long way. Unless you got something that can pep me up.
Well, I can, but only to one person.
Well, I think I could probably give everyone a little bit of healing.
Whatever you think is best.
Because I could use healing spirit, and it would give everyone a little bit of health over a period of time.
This is true.
Over the course of like a minute, I could maybe give 6 little bits of healing.
It's better than nothing.
That is true.
All right, I can cast healing spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, gonna do that at a 3rd level. So that's gonna be a lot of d6s. What did we figure? It was like 2d6 times 10 because it's a minute long.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's basically like a turn-based thing for combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's only 3d6. Okay, a bit better. Okay, yeah. So that's gonna start with I'm so sorry, doing math.
That's all right.
14 for Mortis. Oh, that's better. Okay. 4, 3, 11.
Oh.
And kills is also
Pretty crappy?
Yeah, kills is at 24 of 44.
Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can do 17 for Sephram.
Okay. Much appreciated.
Oh, shit. 12. And and that's 10 plus. That's going to be another 15 to Kelzu.
Okay.
And then, no, wait, I get one more. Oh, and then I get 3 hit points left for me.
Woo!
Ah,
Excellent.
Okay, so we are healed up.
Mhm.
So perhaps we should save the big, strong animal for when we are outside, and for you to get stuck in a doorway or something.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
shall we bring
It
him
has
out to be
happened.
exercised?
Let's hope that vampire doesn't decide that he wants to interfere. And Morris is gonna slowly lead the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Alrighty.
there anything? If he goes out this door and looks right, is it just like a hallway that way?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, just a hallway.
Hmm.
But that said,
Oh no.
and everything about that.
Mhm.
Let me just double check my stuff because there's a lot to check. It just looks like a wall.
Mortis is suspicious, but he doesn't have time for this crap.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's gonna lead the way up.
All right.
Okay.
I'll say, for the sake of time, you guys get through this lower area without any incident, and you get back to the top of the stairs where that vampire is, and the Mesloth kind of scurries back over to the vampire.
Great.
Okay.
Ah, you have made it back. Oh, you are with someone else.
Yeah.
Why are they muttering in Abyssal?
Well,
The demon
trying-
language?
to get the demon out of him.
Oh, he's possessed. So we should kill him.
Well,
No.
there's something else at play. There is a great struggle in his mind between the divine and the devilish, I think.
Right.
So I think the best way to help him would be to get him back to the Holy Woman, back as a cathedral.
Give me a persuasion check.
Fair enough.
He seems very intent on killing the demon that's inside of him.
Okay.
Can I help in some way?
So how would you be helping?
I do not know, just by, I don't know, maybe talking to Mez and Infernal.
I am, but before as Severin is talking, behind everyone, you're just gonna see Mortis just kind of just start glowering at the vampire because he was suspicious about this. And he's gonna use his channel divinity, Dreadful Aspect, to make the to try and make the vampire very afraid of him.
Okay.
That is a DC of 12 for wisdom.
Alright. He sees you kind of attempting to scare him by magical means, essentially. Because it does kind of change your appearance, the dreadful aspect, and everything. So he looks at you not entirely pleased at that.
Okay.
So I will say, Sephrin, your persuasion check is at disadvantage now, no matter what.
Crap. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Paladin. That is a 9 then.
Alright, he kind of just tilts his head a little bit. What's his save again? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
16 plus 7.
Oof.
I see. I don't take being threatened well.
Oh, who is being threatening? I
Yeah.
wasn't threatening anyone.
Who's
You attempting to make me fear for my life.
I wouldn't say for your life. I'd just say for the inconvenience.
Mortis? You are not helping here.
Interesting.
Let me handle talking to the people.
I didn't say a word.
I will let you live. Because I
But-
don't know if you're in league with this devil now.
What devil?
Devil or demon?
Oh, well, the one living inside of this man. The demon, sorry.
Mm.
I don't think
You
it's
gotta
in
be
the
really
man.
careful
I
to
think
keep
it's in
those
his headgear.
clear.
So,
Yeah.
you could give him to me and I'd let you go. Or, I assume he is... The demon is working with all of you, and you seek to extract this demon for your own gain.
Why would we do that?
I don't know.
Would you like to come with us back to the church?
Of course not.
Well, that would clear all of this up right away, though.
I have no desire to go with people who... Well,
Well, obviously, you're bigger and stronger than us. You can deal with us at your own choosing. What do you have to lose?
and how do I know I wouldn't be getting brought to a place filled with demons that want to kill me?
How do you know whoever's trying to kill you doesn't already know you're here?
Wait a minute. We have holy water from the well over there. Surely a den of demons would not have such a source of holy energy. Yeah?
He just kind of stares at you guys, thinking.
Would you like us to pour it on ourselves? Prove we're not demonic? And he's just going to grab one of the bottles of holy water and take a swig.
Interesting. But how do I know it's holy water?
Would you like us to splash you with it?
Perhaps that's slightly...
If it is holy water
No.
and you do that, I highly...
Would you like us to splash your little friend with it?
No.
Hey, you leave Miz out of this.
Perhaps
Then
just-
how would you like us to prove to you?
Unfortunately, I
We have
don't...
made
There is no way for me to trust any of you at this point. So...
Gideon,
Oh, crap.
Yes.
this guy, he's with the Flaming Fist. Those are the people who hired us. We just want to protect our people.
Of course.
Which I'm sure you can relate.
And if... Well... I told you what my deal would be.
Right.
Hand him over to me, and you all can leave.
But why don't you come with us? Then
Because
we're
I can't enter a
You're
chapel.
not going into a church.
I can't enter
Yeah.
one.
You don't have to enter
Then what's the point of me coming?
to make sure we don't run off with him, and then we
But
can
you could
have
still run off if you go into the church, because I can't.
Well, how about we have the church people come out to us?
I doubt they'd want to leave the safety
gonna
of their
do
church
that.
in this time.
So what you're saying is there's no easy way around this.
There would have been,
But I think there's a very easy way around this. We get him exorcised. The portal that's right under your little feet closes up. Demons stop coming in. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, did we mention there is a portal leaking apparently rather angry minotaurs beneath your feet here?
I figured as much. That's why I've been here killing the things that come up with my
Well,
friends here.
So
Well,
we're
we-
trying to get things to stop coming up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from what I've seen, and not to brag or anything, but I am fairly well read on this subject. If this person is exorcised, how to put this? The portal is connected not only to the helmet, but what is going on inside his head. So we cure him, we exorcise him, we remove the helmet, portal goes away. If we just kill him, I doubt that would affect the helmet, and thus the portal would remain.
Oh, sorry, I just got my work closed. Sorry, I'm fucked for work. Anyways, okay. I will come then, and if I smell anything fishy, I will not hesitate to kill every last one of you.
We appreciate your trust.
Yeah, Mortis is going to turn to Salem. Make sure you don't transform into any fish.
Right.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, that's great.
How do we feel about dolphins?
Less fishy.
So let's go then.
Yes, please. Celine, if you would.
Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're not having too much trouble carrying him as is.
No. He is covered in armor, though. But yeah, you guys have no issues like moving him around.
Can Mortis? Yeah, Mortis is just gonna take charge of him because he has the highest strength modifier.
Yeah, I'd like to save as much things as possible.
All right, so you guys essentially can leave the cemetery without any issues.
Okay.
But he is he brings his Mezzaloths with him.
Mm-hmm.
And he is keeping a very close eye on all of you. Because the persuasion check failed, and otherwise he would have, if it went worse, he would have started, it would not have gone well. It would have killed you guys pretty easily. But eventually you guys return to the escape tunnel that leads back into the High Hall Cathedral. He kind of just sits outside this escape tunnel going, I'll be waiting here. You have, well...
Do you know how long an exorcism takes?
No, I don't, but... Oh, well, wait, I was a priest. It depends on what needs to be done. Don't worry.
Mortis is gonna pause for a moment. Do you know anything about this helmet?
Not a clue.
I have no idea what's going on. These church people are so weird. And he's just gonna...
I was one of those church people.
I know, and look at you now. You're still pretty weird.
Interesting.
Would you
and
like...
Mortis is gonna stroll inside.
And he just goes quiet.
Would you like Schwartz to sit on your shoulder as company?
I have company, and he points to the two Mezzaloths.
Yeah, but Schwartz is little and cute.
I have company.
Okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mez.
And she'll go inside.
Right, so you guys get back into the kind of the main cathedral area, and Feria is there, and she, with a druid friend, and they see the Duke, and they go, "Oh, he's alive."
Ish.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
We got a problem.
Yeah, there's a great struggle occurring in his mind. We think it is the devilish clashing with the divine.
Okay.
In addition, we think
exorcism.
Yeah. In addition, the helmet he is wearing, we think that is not only connected to what is happening with him, but it is connected to a portal in the ossuary, which we unfortunately found is spewing rather aggressive things.
That is the Helm of Torm. All right, we can easily sort this. Put him on the altar, please.
Oh, yeah. We found one of your other brethren. What was his name again?
Gideon Lightward.
Gideon Lightward.
Yeah.
He's slightly
different.
Yeah.
He disappeared a long time ago. That's interesting.
I think
How long ago?
A few months ago.
Oh.
Well, he seems to have a bit of a blood problem now. And
Also, he is friendly. He is friendly. We cannot stress that enough.
maybe you could go talk to him and assure him that everything is going to be all right.
No, I don't think you should talk to him at all. I think we just need to exercise this guy. I will help in any way I can. I think we leave well enough alone.
Yeah, just leave him to his thing. Let's just deal with this right now. Put Ravengard on the altar, please.
Mortis just kind of.
And if you have any holy water with you, I suggest you splash the altar with it.
Fun. I will do that.
And anyone who's proficient in Arcana and Religion will be heavily used here. So
I am.
That'll be Kelzu.
Yep.
Are you a proficient in Arcana or Religion, Sephrin?
No. She does have a +5 to both, but that's just her intellect bonus.
Okay.
Cool.
But those probably still get you to help out anyway.
Yeah, can I also ready a little guidance to give anyone help if they want to make an
no
ability
checks need. Oh yeah, there will be checks needed. Sorry, yeah, sure, of course you can.
Great.
Who wants to recite the prayer? Only this prayer will be able to break the hold on the helmet.
Mortis immediately turns away. I'm not allowed to pray to those kind of gods anymore.
Fair enough. She looks at Salen, Kelzu, or Sephrin.
I can pray to whatever I want, whenever,
Okay,
I guess.
excellent. I also
I'll
need
do
a
that.
powerful symbol of courage and self-sacrifice needed to empower this ritual. That you could go to the Tomb of the Unknown Hero and get their greatsword, but anything that kind of symbolizes courage and self-sacrifice would work.
Okay. I guess sword it is.
Okay.
Unless we have anything on us right now.
If you think anything would symbolize courage and self-sacrifice, then
Sephrin.
Well, what about Lulu?
Ooh.
She sacrificed like all of her memories, and she has been super brave.
that should work. Oh, right.
Good. I was about to stab my hand with the dagger. That is much better.
All right. All right. I have never attempted this ritual before. So if you need, I might need you to step in and help if anything happens that could disrupt the process. It takes it should take about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Mortis is gonna ready his weapon and hold an attack in case something attacks.
All right. While this is happening, I will need someone to keep Lulu in place, like perfectly still. No.
We hope.
Would that be like an animal handling check?
No, just need you to hold her still.
Oh.
Just so she doesn't squirm or anything. It won't hurt her, I promise.
You should maybe do that. You seem to have you guys seem to be buds.
But for the next 5 rounds, we'll say, you will need to use your... Basically, anyone doing this will spend the next 5 rounds only doing this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I suppose... I mean, I am decidedly not a holy person, so I suppose I can hold on to the holy font.
Wait, actually, Lulu won't work. It needs to be a symbol. An object.
Sword it is.
Alright, so you guys spend the time, 15 minutes, and you get the sword from the unknown hero.
I was gonna say...
Oh, yes?
Mortis is going... Wait! And he's gonna reach in...
Okay.
...to his breast pocket, and he's going to pull out his old paladin symbol. It's been cracked, but it's the symbol of the dwarvish god of, I don't remember which one it is, the dwarvish god of strength and war.
Okay.
And it's been it looks like it's been used for prayers many times and damaged in battles. Will this work?
Yes, yes. Place it on the helmet. And whoever's holding it must keep it held on the helmet.
And he just holds it against the helmet.
Okay, I need everybody to give me initiative rolls to kind of figure out how this is going to go down.
Okay.
So Kelsey gets a 21.
Natural 1.
Whoa, of course,
Yay!
this is when I get the good initiative roll.
All right, so what'd you get, Sephron? Sorry?
I got a 2.
2.
Both the natural 1s.
Salen, what'd you get?
I got a 4.
And
Roll the
Mortis.
natural 1.
17.
17. Nice. Okay. The other people that are kind of gathered around are kind of like hiding away, like behind stuff, just in case this does not go well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Mortis, you're holding this your old holy symbol to the helmet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And she starts performing the prayer and just speaking it. Just speaking, and because there's no actual prayer here. Tell me to read. Who else is praying again?
I think I said I would.
All right, give me a religion check, please.
Can I also give myself guidance?
Of course you can.
Sweet. All right.
So this is the first round we are going with for this ritual.
Just sort of like pats herself on the shoulder and says something in Druidic.
Okay.
All right, that's a religion check?
Yes.
Oh, great. Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That is going to be 22 plus 4.
Sweet.
That's a 26.
Just sounds like a good prayer. You're kind of going in flow with Feria. That'll bring us, basically, just to get this all sorted out, Kelsey was just going to be standing by, ready, just in case anything happens. Mortis, your turn's mostly going to be consisting of you holding this symbol to the helmet. Are you doing anything specific while this is happening, though?
He's gonna close his eyes and see if he can make a little prayer work.
Alrighty. Give me a religion check just for fun.
15.
15, yeah, you have a little prayer.
He's not sure who he's praying to. He's just praying.
Okay. Alright, and at the end of your turn, you can kind of feel dark, evil magic permeating out from this helmet into your holy symbol. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, come on. Come on. 9.
9. That is a fail, unfortunately. So this negative energy pulses up into your arms, and you just can't help but scream out in agony. And you take 10 force damage. And as this happens, you watch as 2 kind of floating orbs of ghostly-like orbs kind of come out of the helmet's eye holes to kind of attempt to disrupt this ritual, and easily can tell that these are will-o-wisps. And we already have the initiative order, so that was Mortis. That'll bring it to Feria. She does need to keep focus on the ritual. She's like, do whatever you can, and she keeps focusing on the ritual, bringing it to one of the second will-o-wisps that has appeared. And as it says in the adventure, they will disrupt the ritual by attacking anyone taking part in the ritual. So one of these will-o-wisps is just going to kind of float over to Mortis. And it is going to use its Consume Life bonus action. Oh, sorry. That is not how it works. It is just going to attempt to electrocute Mortis by just by zapping Mortis. Nah, it's an 18 to hit.
No.
Right. So this will-o-wisp kind of floats over and just, and you're just focusing on keeping this held. Yeah. Okay. And each of these kind of will-o-wisps shed bright light in a 5 to 20 foot radius. Bright light in a 5 to 20 foot radius, and then dim light for an additional number of feet. I will say it's emanating, light in about 5 foot radius. That'll bring it to Salen. You're kind of seeing all these wisps kind of appear. These two wisps kind of appear out of the helmet, and this is only the first round of 5 to do this ritual. So, what are you doing?
Okay. That is so there's 2 of them.
Correct.
Oof. I mean, guess I could try to just kill them.
True.
Yeah, if I am able to, I'm going to use Blast. Okay, so if I use Moonbeam on the wisps,
Yes.
will I
Yes.
also hurt our guy?
Yes. You'll probably hurt everybody in this room. It's not a very large room.
No. Okay. Then what I'm actually gonna do if in that case, because I'm really, really low on health, else I'd give this to Mortis.
Yeah.
I am going to do enhance ability on myself.
Okay.
And give myself Bear's Endurance. So I have advantage on con checks and 2d6 temporary hit points.
Excellent.
So I won't just get dropped by this thing. I only gave myself 4 temp hit points. Feels bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was my action. So I can't bonus action into anything because then I won't be able to do the prayer.
Correct.
So unless I was like, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm just going to keep doing the dang ritual.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to Sephron. You watch as Mortis is like screaming in pain from like this dark energy emanating from the helmet, and these 2 will-o-wisps have come out.
Okay.
What's up?
So, how integral is like keeping Lulu steady?
She's not being held on the helmet anymore.
Oh,
it's,
okay.
Mortis' holy symbol. Lulu's kind of just floating around.
Okay.
And unfortunately, Lulu can't do much of anything because all of her attacks are cones, so it hurt everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sephron is okay to act then?
Yes.
Okay. So she realizes throwing acid in a small space probably not the best idea.
Mm-hmm.
So she will probably for the first time this campaign, she will take out a light crossbow.
Excellent.
And she will take aim at the will-o'-the-wisps.
All right.
Great.
The one in front of Mortis, or the one that hasn't moved yet? So it's kind of
the one in front of Mortis.
Both are technically still in front of Mortis. Both kind of just rose up from the helmet right in front of Mortis. So whichever one, left or right.
The one that just attacked Mortis.
Okay, so the one on the left.
Okay. Come on, Sephron. That's a natural 1.
Natural 1. Right through the will-o'-wisp and embeds into the stone wall.
Oh, I should have been taking target practice. She'll use her bonus action to ask for Spatz to use Force Bolt on the same will-o'-the-wisp.
Okay, so just make an attack roll.
It's another natural 1.
Just through the will-o'-wisp. Anything else?
That's all she can do.
Alrighty, that'll bring it to the top of the turn order. That'll be round number 2 we're on. And that'll bring it to one of the other will-o'-wisps, the first will-o'-wisp, who is going to just use 50 feet of its movement and glide right towards Sephron. Unfortunately, Mortis, no attack of opportunity because you are both hands on the... Yeah.
Yeah.
It is going to make a shock attack against Sephron.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
So just...
Okay.
And you take 8 lightning damage.
Okay. Would this be a melee attack?
It is
by
a
any
melee
chance?
attack, yes.
Okay, she's going to expend a charge of her shield of repulsion to send it flying back 15 feet.
Okay, it flies back 15 feet.
And how much damage? I'm sorry?
8 lightning.
8. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's fun. That'll bring it to Kelzu, who's just going to rush over to the one that's in front of you, or that you got pushed away, Sephron. That's going to, oh my god. Stab at it. That misses. 9 plus 8. Miss. Right through the will-o-wisp. It's like, these things are hard to hit. And that'll bring it to Mortis. You doing anything aside from...
Is any of them... just a note to an aside for those who know this. The symbol that he's holding to the forehead of Ravengard is a pair of crossed axes.
Excellent.
Feet and rubbed almost smooth. He is going to. Is he using both hands? Would I technically be using both hands to hold the symbol?
I'd say you could use one hand to hold the symbol, because I forgot it's a symbol, not the greatsword. So all of your attacks would be one-handed, yeah.
All right, I can make that work. The silver sword is out, and he's swinging at the closest.
Yeah, there's one directly in front of you.
And he's just going to take a slash at it.
All right, make an attack roll.
14.
14 does not hit, just kind of sails through the will-o-wisps in corporeal form.
He's going to go again. Yeah, that doesn't work at all.
Okay.
7.
Yeah, unfortunately, both miss. Okay, anything else?
No, he's just, all of his focus is in holding that.
All right. Another surge of that energy courses through the helmet, and I need another Constitution saving throw, Mortis.
Constitution.
Yes.
13.
13 is a success. You resist the just force of energy coming out of this helmet, and you are fine for the moment, which will bring it to Feria, who is still focusing on praying, just not trying to get anything disrupted or have to start this whole thing over again. And that means if Mortis falls unconscious, the whole ritual has to be started over again. Another 30 seconds. That'll bring it to the wisp in front of Mortis once more, who will attempt to shock you. Nope, that's a miss. It's a 10 to hit. Just it shocks you, but you just don't like register that it's shocking you. Yeah. Excellent. That'll bring it to Salen.
Cool. Dang AoE spells. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I want to try to kill these wisps. Is there any way I can help with the ritual, or maybe give Mortis guidance for his next con save?
You could, yeah.
Sweet. So I will give Mortis guidance for the next con save.
Alrighty.
And yeah, that's an action.
Yeah. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Just start praying, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone else is doing it.
That'll bring it to Sephron.
Sephron, okay. Since Kazu seems to be keeping busy the wisp that got pushed, she will swing her crossbow over and fire a bolt at the one that is attacking Mortis.
Alright, I will say if it's a natural one, the bolt will hit Mortis.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fair here.
Go right through and just... Yep.
Okay.
If you shoot me.
I figured it was better than acid. Okay, it doesn't hit, but 11.
11. sails through the will-o-wisp and just embeds in the wall behind Mortis again.
All right, and bonus action,
Mhm.
she will have Spatz force strike the same will-o-wisp.
Sounds good.
Okay, 18.
18. Miss.
Okay, well, you tried.
Just and it kind of just like doesn't even, it's kind of like phases through the will-o-wisp. Yeah, they're hard to hit.
Mm.
Will-o-wisps are fun as shit though. Anything else, Sephron?
That's her turn.
All right, that'll bring it to round 3 of
Oh.
5. And the one that you did attempt to kind of push away is going to this time float towards. Ooh, oh no. It's going to float towards Salen
Okay.
and make a shock attack against Salen.
Okay, do I have to make a con save?
Nope.
Okay.
13 to hit.
Hey, 13 doesn't hit.
Nice. Just,
Cool.
so that'll bring it to Kelzu, who is going to. Oh wait, that would have been an attack of opportunity from Kelzu. Doesn't hit anyway. Kelzu's going to rush over, leap through the air, and stab it with a dagger. 15 plus 8. That'll hit. Finally, Kelzu stabs into the will-o-wisp. That is 6 piercing damage reduced to half, so 3 to that will-o-wisp.
Okay.
Alright, he's like, okay, we can do this, just everyone work together. And that'll bring it to Mortis. The one is still right in front of you.
Mortis is really regretting that this has taken so long that he's out of spells. He's gonna swing again. That's all he can do.
Just so everybody can kind of get an idea what these things are, if you haven't encountered them before. And if you're watching, wispy balls of light.
Like in Brave.
Brave.
Yeah.
Haven't seen it, but yeah, sure.
You haven't seen Brave? Dude, if you play D&D, you need to see Brave. There's some good inspiration in there. The first attack misses completely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Second attack is 16.
16 is a miss, unfortunately.
Nope.
Just carving through this will-o-wisp. Anything else, Mortis?
No, he's too worried about trying to
Yeah.
He's too worried about trying to keep this stupid thing on it that he's not. That's it.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah. So I need another Constitution saving throw. There's another surge of this energy, but you do have guidance, so I believe that's D4.
Yeah.
On top.
All right.
Yeah, a D4 you can add on top of that.
16.
16. You don't need a D4.
Oh, that was with the D4.
Oh, well,
Nice.
you didn't need it in the first place. But okay, so yeah, you do not. That you just kind of force out that energy surging up you. That'll bring it to Feria, who's still focusing on the rituals. Like, just keep them at bay. We're almost done. That'll bring it to the will-o-wisp that is in front of Mortis.
Okay.
Has Kelzu been taking turns in this whole
Yes, he
thing?
has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been
Sorry.
fighting.
Stabbing
He's been
things.
trying to stab
Thank
him.
you.
No.
The will-o-wisp in front of you, Mortis, is going to go invisible.
Nah.
Oh no.
And that's its turn, essentially. Bringing it to Salen. There is one right in front of you, Salen.
Yeah, there's one right in front of me.
Mhm.
I'm going to. I mean, if it's right in front of me, so yeah, I'm gonna do a thorn whip. Not gonna
Okay.
get closer, whatever.
All right, make an attack roll.
Oh, hey, that is an 18 plus 7.
That does hit.
Oh, finally.
Oh, heck yeah, white howlite dice.
Yeah.
It is magic, so
Oh, that's not a lot of damage. That's 4 points of damage.
And it's slashing, correct?
it's
And
magical slashing.
Yeah, magical slashing.
Yeah.
So it's 4, correct?
Mhm.
All right. Anything else with that?
Oh, it's actually weirdly piercing damage.
Oh. Okay,
Because
cool. Still magical,
thorns.
so it's still fine.
Yeah.
Anything else with that?
Um,
It's already right 5 feet in front of you, so
Yeah, that is my whole dang. Like, that's my action?
Yep.
Is there any way I can, like. No. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, that'll bring it to
My action.
Sephrin.
Okay. Since the one by Mortis has gone invisible, she will wheel the crossbow around
Sure.
and target the one by Salen.
Go for it.
Sweet.
Yeah, because the other one went invisible.
Ooh, that is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit, so the bolt actually hits the will-o-wisp and then falls to the floor. The bolt. So roll damage on that.
All right. 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 points of piercing damage.
Is it a magical crossbow?
No.
Alrighty, so it looks like it's reduced to half.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Anything else,
And-
Sephrin? Just
Bonus action for strike.
go for it.
Yeah.
That is 10.
10. That's a miss.
She's like, I'm very sorry, these things are really hard to hit.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's her turn.
Alrighty. The one in front of Salen will attack again.
Mhm.
14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so just you feel a shock of lightning course through your body. Okay, you take 14 points of lightning damage.
I am down.
That's unfortunate because then it's going to use its bonus action to consume life. And you guys watch as this will-o-wisp starts to suck out Salen's life force into it, these long strands, almost like it's pulling out of her soul. Salen, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, but I don't have advantage on those.
No, and you're unconscious. So, yeah, I need a
Well, oh yeah, no, it's concentration. Damn.
Constitution
Okay.
saving throw.
Fuck. Oh, okay. I think. Yeah, that's gonna be a 19.
So, well, you guys can kind of see her soul being sucked out. Like if she would have failed, she would have died instantly.
Oh.
And she kind of like, you can just see the will-o-wisp struggle, but it doesn't fully pull the essence of Salen out.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's why will-o-wisps are scary as fuck.
Oh.
Alrighty. That'll bring it to Kelzu, so it's going to immediately just turn and stab the one that's doing that to Salen.
Yeah.
That'll miss, unfortunately. Just right through. He's like, damn it! And he's just gonna stay there. That'll bring it to Mortis. Oh shit, we're in round 4 now.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right, Mortis. There is one in front of you, but it did go invisible. It kind of just disappeared. Just
Morris is going to hold his action for when either it reappears or the other one gets within 5 feet.
Alrighty, sounds good. That'll bring it to Feria. We're almost there. We're almost there. I can feel it. And that'll bring it to the one that is invisible.
Someone get Salen off the ground.
Mortis, does a 15 hit?
No.
Alright, it reappears. So
As it reappears, he takes a swing.
go for it.
Ah! No, doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
That would be 14.
Nope, just right through it again. Man, these will-o-wisps, they are tricky little bastards.
Pain in the buttocks.
Yeah, that'll bring it to. It reappeared. Salen, I need a death saving throw.
All right.
You better not fail this.
No, it's a 17.
Cool.
Nice.
No, not a failure. Success.
Take a sip of my Belgian moon. That'll bring it to Sephrin.
Okay, so she just watched her new friend nearly get Dementor kissed.
Basically, yeah.
So she's going to go, I was saving this for later, but now seems to be a very good time. She's going to unstop her, one of her potions, and kind of, so this isn't a healing potion, but she's going to essentially cast Cure Wounds. She's going to pour this really warm-looking liquid down Salen's throat.
Alrighty, so you run over to Salen to do that.
Yep.
Alrighty, so yeah, cure wounds. Roll it.
All right, it is 1d8 plus 5 in this instance.
Nice.
It is 8 points of
Pretty good.
healing.
So Salen has 8 points of healing, is prone but conscious.
Okay.
And
Then-
both wisps go first.
And bonus action for strike.
On the one right in front of her?
Yep.
Go for it.
Kill it.
That is a 19.
19 just hits.
Oh,
Yeah. Will-o-wisps.
Okay. That is 5 points of force damage.
5 points of force damage. Nice. That wisp looks like it's starting to kind of like fade, and the image of it, it's distorting. Like, just anything else, Sephron?
That's it.
That is it. That'll bring it to that wisp.
ah.
Who is just going to retaliate and try to make a shock attack against you, Sephron? Just
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah. Go. I don't think that hits actually. A 14.
That does not hit.
So you're just like you feel the shock, but it doesn't harm you or anything. Alrighty,
Okay.
that'll bring it to Kelzer, who's going to stab at that thing. When missed, just he's like, I can't stab them. Mortis, your turn.
Mortis is going to swing at the one in front of him.
Alrighty, so this is round 5. At the end of this round, the ritual completes.
Oof.
This better be worth it. First attack, nope. That's 9.
Yep, nope. So right through it.
Second attack,
hmm
yeah, no, that's 12.
Again, just right through this will-o-wisp. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, since I'm up now, can I give Mortis guidance?
Is that a reaction? Because it hasn't been your turn yet.
No. Oh,
Because
word.
it has saving throw is essentially your turn.
Okay, sweet. Never mind.
Okay. So yeah, Constitution saving throw, Mortis without guidance. So just a straight roll.
Oh!
What'd you get?
3.
3 is a fail for sure. But I rolled 3 1s, so you take 3 force damage. Just
Yeah.
as this energy just courses out. Yeah, it's 3d6 every time that happens. Alright, so just
Yeah.
and that'll bring it to Feria, who's like, we're almost done. Just a few more seconds. And that'll bring it to the wisp in front of Mortis, who is gonna try to shock him.
Oh.
Nah. 6 to hit. So it shocks you, but you shrug it off. That'll bring it to Salen.
All right.
There's one right in front of you.
And it looks like crap.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, it looks kind of bad. Okay, I'm just going to attack the one right in front of me with a thorn whip.
Go for it.
Oh, that's going to be 15 plus 7.
Definitely hits.
Yeah. Okay. 4 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty. Still standing, but again, its image is very distorted. Anything else?
Nope.
Did you obviously you stood up, right? Or else
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, you're standing up. Anything else?
No, yeah. I mean, I'm still helping with the prayer and all that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Not anymore, because you were unconscious, but yeah.
Okay.
That'll bring it to Sephron then.
All right, Sephron will. First, thank goodness the potion worked, and she will aim her crossbow up at the one right above Salen and take a shot.
Okay.
Because why not? So I'm guessing deck saves not going to do very well with these. As a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Keep forgetting what the. Oh, it is 1d8. Keep forgetting. This one. It is 7 points of piercing damage.
To the one in front of.
Salen.
Yeah, and that was with a crossbow?
Yep.
You were right up in front. Did you roll disadvantage? You're right in front of me.
Oh, no, I did not. So we'll roll again. That's a 23.
All right, so we'll keep the damage, but it is reduced to half.
Okay.
So it takes 3 piercing damage. It is still standing.
Okay, and 4 strike.
Alrighty. Go for it.
21 to hit.
Hits. Roll damage.
Oh my gosh. 4 points of force damage.
That wisp is just eradicated. And as it's eradicated, Furia stops chanting the ritual. The other wisp disappears, and the helmet falls off Ravengard's head, and he's just like, oh.
Hi
Well,
there.
You're just sticking your head and stuff now. You're just like shiny.
I was compelled to put it on. Something told me to put it on.
Mortis is going to kick the helmet as far away as he can.
Ding, 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 ding. And he's just like, where am I? Oh, wait. He looks around.
We brought you home.
I see.
Well, home-ish.
I see.
Hello.
Hello, thank you, everyone. What are your names?
I'm Mortis Houndhammer, temporary minion of the Flaming Hand, and hoping to help you all out here.
Severin von Brandt, alchemistic sniff, a little curtsy.
Salen. We're doing last names. Salen. And yeah.
I'm Alder Ravengard, but I assume you would know that at this point.
We knew.
Yeah, that I was not in a good place there.
No.
I was in a mental battle with Baphomet.
Oh.
But I feel I can sense the portal is destroyed.
Nice.
That's good.
At this point.
Yeah, we found you in there was a room full of dead bodies floating in water.
And one of your former members wanted to chop your head off.
Right, we should Kilizu, would you mind telling our vampire friends that everything has worked out fine?
Maybe bring him the helmet.
Bring him the helmet.
Bring him the helmet.
I'll be right back. And
Don't bring him the helmet. Don't bring him the helmet.
It's proof. It's fine. It's not possessed anymore.
Yeah, I don't want a vampire getting that.
He's seemed helpful so far. I mean, he lent us Mesoloth.
He's a magic.
I did have a vision, though, while I was wearing the helmet.
Oh.
Torm has showed me a path forward, but the visions were warped, I believe, by the demonic essence. In my journey, I saw a bloodied woman in armor, a soldier wearing the colors and crest of Elturel, grasping a longsword fit for an angel, and fresh blood streamed from a nasty cut on her cheek. Flying next to her, he kind of points at Lulu, was that elephant. There was an enormous lopping demon threatened to devour the woman. She plunged his sword into the ground while the winged elephant, Lulu, made a trumpet sound, and the demon was hurled back as an alabaster palace rose up around this sword, and the winged elephant fled and took to the red sky of Avernus, where it watched as a bloody scab grew up from the ground to engulf the palace and this demon. Your friend here fled and wandered in a delirium before coming upon 2 odd bird-like humanoids dressed in patchwork armor, standing next to a strange infernal vehicle. These birds were equipped with odd weapons and tools. And Lulu kind of looks like she's getting memories again. And both Ravengard and Lulu both at the same time. We know how to save Elturel. We need the sword of we need the sword of Zariel.
Who the shit is Zariel?
The demon lord of Avernus. Devil. Thank you.
The
Well,
one,
Oh,
my old master.
your old master was a demon.
Not
Devil.
not when she grabbed. No, not all the time. She was corrupted and turned into the devil. She never used to be one.
Well,
Did that sword that he's talking about look anything like the one over there?
No.
Now, okay, so
Shame.
so sometimes names can just indicate, previous ownership. Are we thinking a sword that Zeriel perhaps just used to have and is perhaps just laying in a ditch somewhere, or is it a sword that
It's made from celestial steel. It's the sword she had before she fell from her grace.
So she
So
doesn't
it's
have it
definitely-
now.
She does not have it, no.
She
Okay.
can't touch the
in
thing.
the vision. It's in the tower under the
Yeah.
scab.
Yeah. And Lulu's kind of like flapping her wings with excitement. And she says, reminds me of... I remember meeting these bird folk named Chukka and Clonk. They're Kenku.
Aw.
And then she kind of just... Lulu's like, I have to go look at something. And she flies to the top of the cathedral.
Okay, I'm just gonna ask again. Chuck and Clonk.
And then she comes flying back down.
Okay.
Chukka and Clonk. And I can see Fort Knucklebone down there. We have to go there. That's where they are.
Find them.
It's 10 miles away from here. We'd have to descend into Avernus. We have to leave El Terrell. We have to go down into Avernus down there.
Would
Yeah,
we be
after
able to
we have a
sleep
nap.
first?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as she kind of trumpets around, all happy, getting her memories back,
Adorable.
you guys can get down and comfortable for a long rest. Kelzu will take the helmet back to the vampire because the helmet is, as described, no longer influenced with any magic or anything. Kelzu returns. Obviously, the vampire. He's like, the vampire left. Everything is fine. We are good. And yeah, you guys sit down for a long rest, and we'll be back next week with the continuation of this as you guys try to figure out a way to climb down from El Terrell and get into Avernus.
Yeah.
Think carefully, because one wrong slip and you're done.
Yeah.
But we're back, everybody. Sorry for the cancellations with a lot of our streams lately. It's been a really weird week.
It's been a few weird weeks. Let's
True.
be honest here.
Yeah. I just got a phone call that my work is closed until March 27th now because of everything.
Oh.
Just remind everybody, again, we'll be back Wednesday with some of our streams. Thursday with our continuation of Shadows over Ravenloft. And then back here Sunday for Soldiers of the Lich Queen and Descent into Avernus. Also, just remember to be safe out there right now. Don't go outside and out anywhere with big people unless you have to. Because it's not just the elderly that are, at danger right now. So just think of your common folk. Think of your common people out there. And if you feel sick, stay the fuck home. And wash your hands.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, people like me with chronic illness and immunocompromised systems, we really appreciate it.
Indeed.
Wash your dang phones, too.
And wash everything.
True. Yeah.
And stay inside, essentially. So, good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.